The Brainerd Lakes area lost more than 500,000 trees during last week's violent storm. The Minnesota DNR is working to clean up and replace trees in Pillsbury State Forest to open it before the summer ends. And as our Scott Sheehan tells us, burning the trees isn't always the best option.
Pillsbury State Forest was in the heart of last week's ferocious storm and lost over 1,300 acres of trees. With that much down timber, the DNR is looking for the best way to use the available wood.
We encourage people to utilize the trees to their highest and best value, and frankly, a lot of the trees that blew down are really big and could produce some nice lumber to get some value out of it rather than just burn it.
Over the next couple of weeks, the DNR will assess the trees left standing to see which ones need to come down versus the ones that are still healthy.
So this aspen tree has lost over half of its canopy, and it won't continue to actively grow. It's going to be less healthy, more susceptible to insect and disease. While this white pine may have lost a few branches, but is going to continue to actively grow.
However, on private property, most people are burning their down trees, which is putting more toxins in the air than normal.
So we do have to be careful. Some of the smoke creates very fine particles in the air, and these can get directly into our lungs and into our bloodstream, which actually increases your risk of cardiac events and lung problems. It's particularly important for the elderly and the young, the very young, to avoid this, but also anyone with heart problems and lung disease.
Holcomb says that storm will make Pillsbury State Forest a younger forest, and growing trees consume more CO2 than mature ones. Also, air quality will only get cleaner over time. At Pillsbury State Forest, Scott Sheehan, Lakeland News.
If you're suffering from excessive coughing or chest pains, Dr. Davis says you should get yourself checked out at your local hospital. And the Minnesota DNR hopes to have Pillsbury State Forest open next month.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.